Alright guys, I just pulled up to my local Walmart and we are about to go inside and buy some clothes so I can share with you some awesome Walmart clothing hacks. You're gonna look great and save money. Let's go. So the first trick with Walmart clothes is to upgrade the basics. So for this trick, all you need to do is buy one of the basic tank tops that they sell, putting it on and tucking it into your bottom. Then you're gonna take each strap and lift it up over your head and repeat this on each side. Take a second to situate the straps to lay totally flat, and then that's it. You upgraded a basic $1 tank top into a crisscross bodysuit. Alright, for this next hack, we are going to use the men's section. I don't know about you, but I always feel like the men's section at Walmart has better graphic tees than the women's section does. But with a few snips of your scissors, you can transform a men's t-shirt into a cute tank top like the one that I am wearing right now. The first thing I'm going to do is cut a cutout in the front. So I put on this t-shirt before and I marked how low I wanted the cut to go. Then by cutting a hole along the collar, I'm just going to cut 2 straight lines down to this spot and remove the triangle cutout. Moving on to the back of the tee, I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to cut the triangle about double the size. Since the hole is bigger, sometimes I find it easier to do this one by cutting along the collar first, then folding the tee in half from the back and cutting a single cut up to ensure that both sides are totally even. Next, I'm going to cut off the sleeves to make this a tank top. It's totally up to you how thin you want your straps to be. Moving down to the bottom of the shirt, I'm going to cut 2 slits up along the side seams. Again, when I tried this shirt on the first time, I marked how high I wanted the slits to go, and for me, I chose about a ½ inch up from my waist. Then moving on to the bottom seam, I'm cutting the front of the shirt so that it lays right at my waistline. Just keep in mind to always give yourself about 1/8 of an inch more length than you think you need, since the fabric will curl a little bit. For the back of the shirt, I'm going to cut the seam off as well, but I'm gonna leave this side a little bit longer so I have a more high-low effect. The last step is just to gently pull on any of the edges that you've cut. The nice thing about t-shirt material is that your edges won't fray, so you don't need to worry about having a finished edge, but by gently pulling on your edges, it's just going to make them look nice and clean. Throw this on with a cute little bralette or a bandeau top, and you've got your new favorite graphic tank. I think one of my favorite things about this tank top is you can wear it a million different ways. You can pair it with shorts, you can put it on with jeans. I like wearing it this time of year with one of my favorite leather jackets. It's just so versatile. And even my husband approves of this Walmart clothing hack, and he asked me to wear this tank top on date night. Okay, our next hack is to get creative with the clearance items. Typically, I find the clearance section pretty picked over, but if you give items a second look, they might surprise you. I found this button-up tank top in my clearance section for $3, and even though it is my size, it's a little bit long and baggy, not exactly my style. But I noticed that it had nice long slits up each side, and it was button-up. So by simply leaving a few buttons undone, I could tie this off into a crop top and immediately make this clearance, probably never would have worn it item, a summer staple. The other nice thing about it is because it's so long, if I wanted to be a little more modest, or like maybe I ate a lot of tacos that day and I didn't want to show any skin, I can just button down one more and tie it off a little lower to get the same effect. Another thing that these button-up tops are really great for is for pairing with your maxi dresses. All you have to do is put it on top of your dress and then you tie it off the same way that I did with the shorts, and it immediately gives you a second way to wear one of your favorite maxi dresses. You sort of end up getting like 2 outfits for one. Hey guys, quick note to let you know to give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it and want to see some other affordable clothing hack videos. I'm thinking about doing one for maybe the Dollar Tree and possibly Goodwill, so let me know if you want to see that by giving this video a thumbs up. Okay, our next hack is for items that are too big. I found the perfect cozy comfy sweatshirt, but they didn't have my size. But I figured I could upgrade this into my new favorite slouchy sweatshirt without too much trouble. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the sweatshirt and cut the seam off from the bottom. Removing the seam from the bottom will make it a lot more flowy and loose around my waist. Next, I'm going to remove the collar by just cutting at the seam all the way around. The last thing I'm going to do is cut off the sleeves. I'm going to cut off about a quarter length of the sleeve and then roll the sleeves slightly so they have a rolled edge. I wanted to jazz this item up just a little, and I found these iron-on letters for 97 cents at Walmart. So following the directions on the letters, I'm just going to iron these into place so that they are secure. I've used iron-on letters like this before lots of times, and I always find they last really well through tons and tons of wears. There we have it. The sweatshirt is so cozy and comfy, and with honestly just about 5 minutes, I've made it look a lot more cute and a lot more fun. Excuse me, I'm filming a YouTube video here, Zoe. All right, my last hack is if you ever find an item that's a fabric or pattern that you like, you can always reuse the fabric for other items if you don't really like the piece. So in my case, I found this long sweater with seriously the softest material ever. But I didn't really need another long sweater like this in my life, not to mention they were out of my size. So I'm just going to upgrade it into a cozy cardigan, which is something I do need in my wardrobe right now. So using scissors, I'm just going to cut straight up the center of the sweater. Now, unlike the t-shirt and sweatshirt material, you do need to finish these edges off because they will fray. So my favorite thing to use is stitch witchery, sometimes also called fusible webbing. This is just a long tape, and when it's combined with the heat of an iron, it basically turns into fabric glue and will bond the fabric together so we can get a nice finished edge. So turning the sweater inside out, I'm going to fold the raw edges in and use the stitch witchery to bond it into place with an iron. I'm going all the way up both sides, finishing off both of the two raw edges so that I won't have any fraying, and then I'm done. I'm so obsessed with how cozy and comfy this cardigan came out, and it is definitely going to become one of my fall staples. Alright guys, that does it for all of these Walmart clothing hacks. I hope that you enjoyed. I had a ton of fun creating some of my new favorite pieces. I'm actually wearing my new cardigan right now. As always, thank you so much for stopping by and watching. Like I said, if you like this video and you want to see some other affordable clothing hack videos from different stores, give this video a thumbs up. That does it. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you all in my next video. So I need to film the intro to this video, but there's this like very sweet older couple like right here, and I know if I like go gangbusters out my front door talking to a camera, I'm gonna really just confuse them. So I'm just gonna wait until they put their stuff away. Okay, so I had to move because where I was sitting, one of the employees was parked right next to me, and he must have had like his 15-minute break because he came out to just hang out in his car. So now I moved to a new location, and now there's this man just walked out of Walmart. He's just sitting in his car right next to me. Like, I guess Friday is the come hang out in your car day at Walmart.